Hello, I'm Kat,
And I'm Kaelin.
and this is
No baddies left behind.
period. This is the 16th episode, and we're excited about it. We're excited. So, today we're going to be talking about just girlhood things that we do as girls, as women, and how we're also going to be talking about how to get into your soft girl era. What is the soft girl era? And how to allow yourself to be in that era. And yeah, right, Queen?
Period.
This is so different for me. Like, also, thank you to Kaylin Girl. Like, I'm always the one who's like, can we record like in like maybe 30 more minutes? I gotta set up. And then as I'm even in the studio, it's like I'm fondling with everything. I'm like, hold on, I need my protein shake, I need my water, I need the lighting. Like, hold on, girl. Anyways, but let's get started with our pits and our peaks, Queen. Want to start?
Sure. I just got into reading the Court of Thorns and Roses series. My pit is I'm already on the last book and I'm so disappointed. I'm so sad that I've reached the end. I've become so attached to all the characters.
That's the worst. That's the worst when you're getting super attached to the characters and then you get into a hump. Like, you don't want to read anything unless
Yeah.
it's besides them.
Yeah.
So you said your pit was ending the book.
Yes.
Yeah. But my pit is, girl, I'm going back to work. I've been a stay-at-home mother for the past month, and it's been a good run. I extended my leave after my surgery by 2 weeks. But I will say, like, time has been moving by so slow, and you know this already, but, like, time is moving by so slow because I have not been at work, and I have so much time in the house, which is nice, but then, I'm getting back into the grind of, dropping off the kids, going to work, being at work, but, I'm gonna make money, so it's okay, and yeah, so let's get into our peaks. Let's get into peak.
My peak is going back to work.
Oh, Lord. Mhm.
I'm starting at my new job on Monday, tomorrow, because we're filming this Sunday. And I'm excited. So that's my peak.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's exciting. I'm like, that's good for you, girl. Yeah, I wish I was excited to go back. Damn. But I'm excited to see like coworkers and stuff. It's just like the thought of work. You know what I mean? Like
hmm
having to get back into it and my responsibility is like more. I have to rewatch all my shit and get reintroduced to stuff. But anyways, my peak is um today, well, this weekend I didn't really do much. I went out with, obviously, like, we went out on Saturday night for like a little bit, but I feel like this is my first Sunday in a long time where I feel like I was able to get shit done. Like, I cleaned the kids' room, I cleaned my room, I did all of their laundry, and we did their orientation. I got blood work done. Like, I was able to just like cross off a lot of things on my list that had like that I've been needing to be done. That made sense. But and so I feel prepared for the week coming. And then also my peak, it hasn't happened yet, but I'm excited. We are having a get together barbecue with all of our friends and some of Kaylin's family and some of my family, and it's just a grand old time. Like,
hmm
I'm excited for it. I also got a Blackstone and I'm excited as fuck, like, honestly. And it's just gonna be a whole thing. And Kaylin's bringing her canopy, which I don't know why I'm so excited for your canopy. Like, I don't know why. Like, it's just being out there in like the garage area, just, like, just summer vibes, dude. It's
hmm
summer, and I just feel like I've never. It's been a long time. I don't know if you feel this way, Queen. I think all of us really do. Where holidays and seasons, when you get older, it just doesn't feel the same anymore. Like, you don't
Mm-mm.
feel that season. But for some reason, I don't know about you, and hopefully you can attest to this with me. But like, I feel like it's summer. Like, I feel like I'm starting, I don't know, maybe if I'm just coming out of my depression. Like, I just feel like the seasons are here, and the first time in a long time I can feel like it's summertime, even though I'm going back to work, and but I'm excited. And even Kaylin, I sent Kaylin pictures. I got a griddle. And I went outside and I played music for me and the kids to eat a cute little brunch outside, and they were playing soccer. I was just blasting music in our front yard, and yeah, just a big. It's a summer, summer,
I
summer.
think once the weather starts to warm up, then I'll start to feel more like it's summer.
Oh Lord, see, this
Cuz
is the,
it's
this is the
been
thing with me and
cold.
Kaylin. Okay, Kaylin loves the warm. For me, it always has to be cold. Like in my car, it's cold. In my
No,
house, it's
Cat
cold.
has the AC on in like 50-degree nighttime
Even
weather.
when we're sleeping, like during the winter, I'll have it. I remember my old friend. She was like, "Dude, Cat, like you need to turn it off when you're sleeping." Like my dad used to do that, and he's like chronically sick. I was like, "Well, girl, I'm gonna be chronically sick because I need. I would rather be cold and warm up than have to be warm and then cool down." That's just how I. That's my girl math. That's how I logic. That's how I think. That's how I think. Which is perfect for this episode as we're gonna be talking about. And again, we're just girls. We are just girls, and we're gonna be talking about some things that are just girl coded. And I don't. Kaylin had a she was. You're thinking about some good things, Queen. I'm a little like I don't know. What are some of yours?
Ah,
Just a girl.
okay. I'm just a girl. I feel like a big thing for women is the driving. Oh, I don't know if that's really like a stereotype or what really,
Sexist. I
yeah, what that
don't
is.
know.
But a big thing I think is driving. And this one time we were going to this event, me and a couple friends, and I had texted my cousin and I was like, oh, you can just come to mine and then I'll drive us to pick up our other friends. And I sent him a text and I was like, I'm not the best driver, but I promise you'll make it there alive. And then he was like, oh, that's okay. Like, we kind of went back and forth on who was going to drive. And he ended up driving. But when we picked up our friends, we were all sitting in the car and he was like, do you know why? And I was like, why? And he was like, because after you sent me the text saying that we would just make it there alive, I was like, oh no, like I'll just drive us there. And I was like, I'm just a girl. I don't know
Yeah.
how else to explain it, you know what I mean?
And honestly, I don't know what it is. I don't like, men shaming, but hold on for a second. I swear to God, as soon as a man just sits in my car, all of a sudden my driving just goes to shit. I don't know. It does. Like I blame the man. Like I remember before, well, granted I was like 19. I was with an ex in the car, and it was late at night. It wasn't that late, but we were in like a downtown area cuz he lives close to it. And so, anywhere in a downtown area, it's the driving is different. And for some reason, like the light, sometimes it's like, when you're making a left turn light, you can either have an arrow or you have to yield. For God's sake and reason, I thought that my light was an arrow, but it was a yield. And I went, and there were cars, like oncoming cars, even though I had a yield. But luckily the intersection was kind of big, and I was with my BD. I don't even. It was, and he lives in like Orange County, and so I feel like sometimes the drivers. He lives in like a more retired area, so I feel like the drivers are a little bit less like aggressive, and they just flash. They just flash their high beams. They didn't even honk at me. They just flashed their high beams. I was like, holy shit! Like if that was me, I would have honked a bitch out. But no, I swear, I blame the man in the car. I blame the man in the car. Like all of a sudden, I can't park backwards. All of a sudden, I'm just forgetting where my exits are. I don't know, dude. I don't know if you
I'm
can
like that
agree.
even without a man in the car, so I have no excuse, you know? Like that one time in LA when I turned onto the wrong into oncoming traffic.
Oh
Like,
shit, no. No, you know what? When you that's the scariest thing in LA is driving. Is driving in LA. No, like I remember I think it was one time all of us like and Kaylin was there, we went to see a podcast showing and I was driving because I invited everybody and there was construction and we were just making bitch, I was going in circles around the hotel and then I mean oh it's okay to say Josh, but like Josh, like just turn here, make a right and you're good. We can circle back around. It wasn't even nighttime. I couldn't even gauge like because when you're in LA and there's oncoming, you can't turn left, so you have to know how to orient yourself and where to turn. I can't do that. I genuinely can't do that. So I just rely on the front seat, the passenger of my
And they
car.
all have those like one-way streets where you can only turn right or you can only turn left.
Mhm.
And so then you end up having to go in a bigger circle than you would have if they
Yeah.
had normal streets in LA.
Yeah, and, like, sometimes it's better to just figure it out than use maps, Google Maps, because that will take time to route, and sometimes, there's just shortcuts behind buildings and whatever, whatnot, so it's a whole fucking ordeal, and I can't stand it. I don't know why, but no, when a man sits in my car, my driving goes to shit. That is what it is, and it's funny because I also included that in mine too. I hit curbs and I'm proud to hit curbs. However, it's gotten better. It's gotten a lot better, okay? It has, but it is what it is. Okay, the curbs really they come at you because you just cannot see it. You can't. Like unless like, my car like my mirrors go down when I'm reversing. You think they will reverse when I'm like trying to pull next to the curb? No. It's not like we do it on purpose. We just cannot see it. So don't blame us. Don't blame us women for hitting curbs. They're hitting us,
I don't
literally.
I don't hit curbs, but I do go off them. I do go off the curbs.
Girl. No, bring up the story when we were what you're talking about when you went clubbing or to that one bar.
Oh, there's this one road. It's kind of like a back road type thing. It's just on either side of it, it's like a marsh or just like open land. And that road is it's paved, but it's kind of uneven in certain areas. And we were going to a bar that night and I was driving and it was dark and I'm not familiar with the road. And so I ended up hitting this what do we call it, like a divot or
A
like
speed bump?
this bump in the road and I swear we caught air. We had solid air time.
Well, blame the
Yeah.
bitches in the back because our friends never wear their fucking seatbelts, okay? And that's on them. So
That
if
is true
you had your
too. Yeah.
seatbelt on, you wouldn't have caught the airtime, okay?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. That's funny as fuck. And I love it when that happens. And I told Ken, I was like, it's okay, girl. Like, if you're not constantly driving in that area, how the fuck would you know?
Yeah.
How would you know? And
Yeah.
when it's dark at night and it's like the painting on the curb or the speed bump or whatever is like not painted and worn off, you think I'm going to see it? You think I can slow down fast enough when I'm already going at a 45? I'd rather catch airtime than pump the brakes, bro. Like it's just that's girl math to me. No, but the one I included, and I was like, with talking about it with Kaelin, and I do. So this is my thing. I've been wanting to vlog, and in a vlog that I have edited, there was like footage of me, Kaelin, and our friend Ari sitting in the car that I kept in, and I was just like, literally, it was like maybe a solid like 7 minutes, but I cut it down and like sped it up. But literally, it is just I. Even though men are men, I love it when we kiki over them. Like, come, like you're not gonna tell me like, he sent the text. Oh my god, back, or like, oh my god, he texted me. Like, oh my god, like, what are we gonna, like getting excited and getting giddy over like just love, puppy dog love type shit. Like to me, that's fun as fuck, and I think it's such a girlhood thing. And I saw it on TikTok. Like when you're like at a sleepover, hang out with friends, and then like you send the text, and you're like, oh, and then like you put the phone away, like to
Mhm.
me, that's just such girlhood, girl type shit. And I feel like using girlhood, people are always like, I'm a woman. But I feel like girlhood things like we're just there's always gonna be an inner girl inside of us.
Mhm.
We've turned into women, but it's like there's an inner girl in there. You tell me you're not gonna get excited over shit like that? Like, come on. And Kaylin's like updating us about like, a hinge and like just her stuff going on with men. And I also vicariously do that through my friends because I'm not involved in the dating game right now. So it's just so fucking fun to kiki. And I do want to bring up I'm sure Ari, she's a free. She don't give a fuck. She like, yeah, keep that shit in there. But we went to a bar near us, and you remember when that guy like came up to her, and I was like, okay, wait, this is girl or shit, bitch. Listen, Kaylin can attest. He wasn't that bad. He wasn't bad. He did have a little bit like his shirt that he was wearing. It was a little weird. Okay, it was like it gave like 2014 like button up fabric, something you wear to Coachella. It was like black and white, almost Aztec printed, which should have been the red flag there. But he didn't look bad. He had like a good conversation. You know what I mean? Like he
I feel
kind of
like
slid his in.
he was just a little bit awkward, but I feel like that's to be
Yeah,
expected. I give him credit for coming
the
up to a
confidence.
group
Yeah,
as big as ours and standing
yeah,
there and holding his ground. So
yeah, yeah.
hats off to him.
No,
But
literally.
he was a little awkward.
You know, he was, but and I kind of it was funny because I was like, some they were like, but Ari, she's a good chatter, she is, and
Mhm.
I was literally like whispering to Kaelin, and I was like, it looks like they're having a good conversation, and Kaylin's like, no, yeah, it looks like it. I was like, but do you think we should save her and just leave? And then we let them talk. We let them sit there and talk. And I was like, fuck, whatever. And also, we were kind of entertaining Kaylin's friends too. So, you know, we were just kind of like, whatever. And it was funny because the way that he slid in, he was like, oh, is that a digital camera? Because honestly, I do get shy whenever like, because Kaelin is the goat. There's this TikTok where it's like, I work like a dog day and night when it's like the friend that brings the digital camera and like will upload the pictures. That's literally Kaelin of the group, but we always need that person.
Also for random people at the bar. I will wake up the
Yeah,
next day and have all these pictures of all these random
the
people that I
best
just
pictures
met
though.
that night. Yeah.
But they're the best pictures. And it was so funny because that's how he slid in. He was like, oh, is that a digital camera? Da, 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 da. And we were just and I do get shy whenever like, you know, Caitlin's taking pictures and the flash goes off. But I'm trying to work on it. I'm trying to work on that because you know what? It is what it is. And those pictures were popping. If you look on our
Mhm.
Instagram, you know what pictures we're talking about.
Mhm.
But he had left and then I told Ari, he wasn't that bad, but girl, did you need saving? She was like, yes, bitch. And I was like, bitch, why didn't you like blink twice, bitch?
We need a
We need to
signal or
no,
a
I liked
secret
yours.
word.
You said the pineapple tequila pineapple.
Oh yeah.
I think we should say like, let's go get a tequila pineapple. Or what is it? How, is that the drink or pineapple tequila?
Mhm. Either way.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, interchangeable.
Yeah.
But you know, like strawberry margarita. Nobody says a margarita strawberry. You know what I mean? So I'm like, which way is it? I don't know. But you know, on a side note, I want to bring up the story. So Mr. Jordan is Josh's friend. He is such a vibe. He's really funny. Speaking of pineapple, tequila pineapple. I'm gonna just say it like that. Fuck. And we went out with Kaylin's friends too, and we were at the bar, and Jordan like looked at me. He was trying to be a little like how he's like so flirty. He
Mhm.
was like, "What can I get you, babe?" Like he looked at me. He was like, "What can I get you, babe? What do you want?" And I was like, "Nothing. I'm good." And I was buying Cam a drink, and I said, Cam was like, "Give me a pineapple tequila, girl." And I was like, "I don't want anything. Can I have a pineapple tequila?" And then Jordan was so insulted. He was like, literally, bitch, he looked at me like this, like, how are you gonna, he was like, how are you gonna say you don't want to drink and then order a drink? I was like, it's not for me. Cam bought me a drink at the last place we were at, so I had to do it for her. It was just so funny. I was like, brother, chill out, dog. But no, it's just, we do need a safe word though. And I think tequila pineapple is a good one.
Yeah. For sure.
However the fuck you say it. And I think it's like, it's good. We'd be like, do you want to go get a tequila pineapple or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, let's go get one and then we can just leave. That's like an
Yeah.
easy way out. That's funny. Hold on. What's your other one, Queen?
Ooh, freezing because my outfit looks better without a jacket. I
Hose never get cold.
Right.
Okay.
No, I feel like I'm notorious for always being cold
Yeah.
all the time, and so I always try to plan my outfit around what jacket I'll wear. But then when we go out, I end up taking the jacket off anyways because it gets hot inside. And so I just don't wear a jacket. But it's literally so cold outside. But I will endure that freezing walk to the entrance of that bar just because my outfit looks cute. Because
Now
I'm
you know
just a
what's
girl.
funny, Queen? Is oh fuck, it's leaving my brain. I hate it when it does that. And like the harder you try to remember, the more it leaves. It's like a
Yeah.
string like getting pulled out of your brain. But I don't know if you do this. This is kind of girl math, okay? But you'll be like, no, bitch. Before I remember when I first turned 21, and my friends and I would like always go out. We went to LA, and we went to this bar called Arena. If you know, you know. If you're an
Oh.
ABG, I'm sure you know. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, but
Mhm.
I remember we were like struggling on what to wear, and I was like, I want to wear this, but I'm gonna get cold. And our friends would always be like, "It's okay, we're gonna drink." And so people are like, "What does that have to do with anything?" Because you get warm. You get warm when you drink, and really, like you, when you're drunk, you won't really care if it's cold outside. That's girl mathing to me. Is I don't know what to wear. What if I get cold? Well, it's okay. We're gonna get drunk anyway, so we're gonna get warm, so it's fine.
Period.
That's yeah. That's it is what it is. So if you get cold, just drink a little bit, take a little shot before you go in, and you're good. But speaking of girl math, I girl math a little too much. I will say where it kind of leads me into a financial situation. Um, I will have no money, and somehow I will salvage something to get myself a vanilla latte, an iced vanilla latte. And I'm not leaving us. You think I'm gonna turn down a good sale if it's over 50% off? If you're not practically stealing from a store, are you really shopping? That's just my thing. Like, how can you really turn it down? Like, I will always take buy to get one free. Not for everything. I try to talk myself out of it, like when I'm at the grocery store and shit, because I do not need that many cokes in this house. You know what I mean? You're like, I don't need that many chips in this house. But it's just girl math. Like, you got to do it. Like, I'm never not gonna do that. You know
It's a
what I
good
mean?
deal. You can't pass it up.
No, like especially like when I'm shopping and like sometimes when shirts or sweaters or whatever get rung up for cheaper. Hold it right there, cashier. I'm gonna go back and shop more. Do you
Yeah.
have? Can I get a scanner to scan if I can find something on sale?
Yeah.
Like,
No, the day of
don't lie to me.
my date when we went shopping and I got those glasses and they were like $8 or something and she
At
rang me
Forever
up and
21?
it was 2. Yeah.
Oh
And we were
yes.
like, "Oh,
No,
okay."
literally, the Memorial Day sale at Forever 21 goes crazy. I retired from Forever 21, but me and Kaelin went in there for her date, and it was popping like crazy in there. And my shirt was $2. I was like, "Girl, what?" The next day I went back, but I will say caution because whatever you see online is on sale. It's not on sale in store, so that's why it's like be careful. But no, like even when I'm shopping, like online, like I can't like on TikTok. Oh my god, it is so bad. Like I got those. Oh, I don't have it in my room right now, but I got those like viral, cute little what's it called? The margarita type looking glasses, like the circular ones from
Mm.
TikTok.
Mhm.
I got that shit for $6 for six of them. You think I'm gonna turn that down? Fuck no. I just got those viral bubble initial necklaces that's gold and like all studded for $7, and it comes with two with my kids' initials. So you think I'm gonna turn it down? No, bro. TikTok shop is dangerous as fuck. It
Mhm.
is. And then you feel like a little influencer, like posting a cute little video, like, oh, look what I got on TikTok shop. You know what I mean? Like, TikTok was smart as fuck for that because I know
Mhm.
damn well people are like hella posting now.
Yeah.
And it's good for small businesses. You know what I mean? For people that just want to try it out.
Mhm.
Queen, I need to find these sweaters because I was like, we're gonna get it on sale, whatever. But I want to get it in every color, which I know it's not girl math a little too hard because it's only like $17. Me and Kayla need it to record in together like once a month. It says professional yapper.
Oh, period.
I'm a professional yapper, man. I can talk on and on, even with myself. Like, girl, that's I can sit here and talk for 30 minutes by myself, girl, like for real. And so I was like, oh, I need that from TikTok shop. And can you imagine like filming a TikTok and then posting it, or like filming a podcast and then putting a little snippet of the professional yapper as her podcasting? Like, come on.
A vibe.
It is a
I
vibe.
think I'm more of a professional listener though than a yapper.
That's why Kill and I do so good together. It's good. And I feel like I try to be both. You know what I mean? Because it's always good to be an active listener and not
Mhm.
even just a listener, like an active listener. And Kaylin is literally that. And I feel like I try to do that as well. But it's always like with a friend that talks too much, you have to have the friend that is okay to listen. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But yeah, what's yours, Queen? Give me another one. Give me another.
This one kind of goes hand in hand with your coffee one.
Oh, period.
It's 3 p.m. and all I've had all day is an iced coffee. Well, now it's a matcha because I don't drink coffee anymore, but all I've had all day is a iced matcha.
Come on. Come on. When I had a really, really extremely bad toxic job back in 2019, I had an iced coffee early in the day. So it's like, nah, I'm good. I don't need to shut the store to go get lunch because iced coffees will hold you over. They hold you
Yeah,
over. So it's
yeah.
fine.
And it
It's
makes
an,
your mood better too, I feel like.
yeah. It's like it gives you a little ounce of what is it, like serotonin? Well, is that the thing? Serotonin, whatever, like where just kind of gives you joy.
Mhm.
Like, come on, bro. And I'm good. It's an appetite suppressant.
Mhm.
I'm good. I'm good. Like as long as I have my coffee in the morning, a little egg bite. So you think it's fine? I won't eat until 5 o'clock. It's okay.
And then 5 o'clock, we're like hangry, upset. We have a headache. We
And we're
feel
like ready to
dizzy.
eat anything in sight. Like dizzy, dizzy. Yeah, no, we're fucking dizzy. Oh, I need a little sip. Also, y'all, yes, I'm drinking a Stanley with no fucking straw because I cannot drink with a straw. And this is the only thing that I have that can count the water that I'm supposed to be drinking. I'm so dehydrated today. Holy shit. These were my first, when we first started recording, those are my first sips of water. Talk about girl mad bitch. Like, I was feeling a headache and I was like, what did I eat today? One pancake and then water and a protein shake. Don't worry, I don't have an ED. It's just my surgery. It's just my surgery. But next for me, it's just girlhood. Okay, I thrive with women. I feel like I would say I am a girl's girl. I'm not really, if I ever hear some crazy shit, hey, did you hear that? They're talking about you. Yeah, those tables two down. Like, no, hello, girl. If I see you walking out and your skirt is up your ass, hold on, girlfriend, hold on. But I just feel like I thrive in these settings, and also I made another one here. I think it's very powerful to have a girl group that you can have because I also put like girl nights, girls day out. Like it is so essential for me and my well-being, and I think it is should be for every woman. And I do know, like, obviously some women, like, they struggle with if there was a falling out or you're trying to remake friends in your adulthood or your older adulthood. It is difficult, but I think when you have it, you have it, and it's like it is just a bond that is so different. Sometimes, obviously, being women, is it hard to sometimes, you're pissing me off right now, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like shut up. Like obviously like we do menstruate, so it's like we all have our own little cycle, our own little moods, but it is what it is. And I just love like being around my girlfriends. We're planning a trip in December for our cuz 5 of our friends have like birthdays in December. We're planning a trip, and I just love having, and we have Galentine's, like,
Mhm.
oh, also I wanted to bring up in high school, every year I used to have Galentine's or Anti Valentine's Day at my house, and we would all play like the game of Suck and Blow. I don't know if you've played that, but it was from, yeah, it was, what's movie is that? Clueless. That's where we got it, and we played, and it was just the funniest thing. And I remember we like, wish I had this picture, but it was one year, and my mom was like, "Okay, group picture," and I was like, "Okay, mom, we have to do one that's flipping off the camera." All of us were like, and it was just such a fun girlhood thing. And like my mom got black balloons. It was just such a vibe. You know what I mean? Like just
Mhm.
having your girls going out. And honestly, I also put like I would rather spend a night out with my girls than a night out with a man. If I'm being honest, like I feel safer. It's more fun. It's more memories. Like you're gonna tell me you don't like getting drunk with your girlfriends? I'd prefer it. It's safer.
I was
Okay.
watching this video, and it was this guy, and he was talking about going out and the difference between like women and men.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, me and my friend went out the other night, and halfway through the night, I had no idea where he went. Oh, wells. And then he goes, I'm walking out the bar, and one friend is chasing after another one, running down the street. The other friend is corralling everyone to get into the Uber, making sure everyone gets home all together. And meanwhile, I don't know where my friend is. I said,
Oh my god.
that's girlhood right
It
there.
is. You know what? Also, too, our friend Josh, who we talk about all the time, we really need to have him on the podcast, Queen, because we just talk about this man too fucking much.
Mm-hmm.
But he brought up a really good point one time where he said, "You don't get it, Kat. Like going to the club, because I would always like bitch and complain with his friends. Like they don't need to bring bitches to the bar. It's fine. It can just be us. Like they don't need." Because I forgot when it was where they were like trying to like, oh, I didn't remember. I'm not gonna bring it up, but we all went out. I don't know if you were there, Queen, but two of his friends just had to bring girls, and we were all trying to eat super junk at a Mexican place. I wanted to enjoy
Oh,
my carne
I was
asada
there.
burrito.
I remember
Okay,
the one slept in the car.
yeah, she fell asleep in the car, and then the other one, like Josh was telling me, was like trying to buy her food. She was a vibe. She wasn't mean or anything, but I was just like, they don't need to. Like, can we just enjoy our night? But
Mm-hmm.
then Josh was like, Kat, like you just don't get it. Like girls, when they go out to the club, they can just have fun with them. Like they'll dance on each other, and they can go. I mean, it's fine. You think guys are gonna dance on each other? I was like, oh, that's so true. Like when you want to throw ass, like, and there's no guy there, you can throw ass on your girlfriends. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? But with guys, they can't do that. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, I totally fucking forgot about that. And you know what I mean? And even like, I don't know. I just fuck with girls. Like you can, it's, I don't know. It's just more fun going out, and you can make it all, and like guys are hitting on you versus guys who are just going out as guys. It's just not as fun. I feel like they're aiming to just like find girls, which is not always the case. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? But like going out, they do aim. But it's like it's kind of the same for girls too. You know what I mean? Like a little bit, but no, I totally forgot about that. And I was like, that's so true. Going out with girls is so much more fun. And I just kind of feel like as guys, like obviously we're two women, but like I can enjoy a brunch with my girls. I don't think guys like. I'm sure guys have dinners together, but it's like I feel like at the end of the day, it's like, oh, what girls should we meet up with? You know what I mean? Like with girls, like nah, no, not tonight, dude. I gotta have be with my girls. But I think it's important. I used to hate the whole like with my boys type of shit, but I was just because I talked to a guy that was always like that. But I think it's so important to have your to be with your girls and then your boyfriend be with the guys. You know what I mean? Versus, but if they have whole friends, it's so that's a little troublesome, if I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, it's a little dangerous, but you know what I mean. I think it's so important for us partners to have girl time and guy time. So but nothing beats when you have your friend group and you can do those things with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah,
This is my last one,
okay,
and it's having 5 different lip products in your purse at all times.
yeah,
Or just like
yeah,
multiples of any product anywhere. Like I have probably 12 different hair clips in my car because I just
yeah.
will like take them off and then leave them in there and then forget. And then I'll come back the next day with a new one and then take that one off and leave it in there.
I wish that was me, Queen. I always bring it into the house and then I have nothing in my car. But it is safer to take it off. They say to not drive with those clips in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I wish, I wish. Speaking of cars, that's my next one. Long talks in the car. I think I
Mm-hmm.
need that so bad with my girls. Like, especially when I was younger and we couldn't really like go out and do much. We would literally just pull up to a parking lot and just talk. And that just be that. And that can be your whole night. Get food, go talk in the car. It
Mm-hmm.
is giving younger, but it's always a good night. One time, Ari and
Sometimes you need
I,
those nights.
exactly, to just pour your heart out. And I think it's also like you're in a cute little, like you're in your private space of your car to where you can feel that you can't cry in your car, with your girlfriends. But anyways, that's my list too. That concludes that part. Okay. But let's talk about like the femme things that we need before we talk about getting into soft girl era. I mean, soft girl living, shit like that. But okay, period. And we can always add as we keep going. But Kaelin suggested most of these, and I was like, oh, those are good ones, Queen. But we're gonna be listing out femme things that we need, femme things that we love, and also that we try to incorporate into our lives. So the first one is gua shine. Gua shine. And you take the lead with this, Queen. What do you gotta say about gua shine? Because you know what I'm gonna bring up. You know what I'm bringing up.
I think any tool of any price will do
You
the same
throwing
job.
shade, bitch. Stop throwing shade at me, bitch. I will say you're right though. It doesn't matter the price. I even just use my hands sometimes. Like when I am putting on moisturizer, I'll always like do this. For some reason, I have a lot. I can feel lymph nodes in here. I think because my mouth is so cavities. But I go like this. You can always like massage your face. You don't really need a gua sha, but there's just something about gua shaing during your night routine that just makes you feel like, oh, I got it all together. I have it all together tonight. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Mhm.
What are your favorite gua shas? Do you have any like favorite that you bought or what you recommend? What does yours look like?
It's rose quartz. So it's
Okay,
a
period.
pink one.
Is it the one that looks like a art palette? One like
Mhm.
the painters. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
period. This is my time to shine and talk about the gua sha that I bought. Kaelin she was like, Queen, I know you want to buy that. And I spent so much time trying to get this gua sha, but it's from Nordstrom. It's called Pause. It's a very expensive gua sha. Some people may think that over $100 is not much to spend. But for a gua sha, knowing that you can spend $8, $9 on one on Amazon, maybe cheaper, I will say, okay, bitch, it feels expensive, but it looks like a ribbon and it is so intimidating to use. If anybody has this gua sha, I was about to go on TikTok last night and say like, how do y'all use this bitch? And even like it's I don't know if it's new, but I can't find any videos on YouTube or TikTok of people personally using it. There was a girl that used it, but she didn't post a tutorial of it. So I was like, girl, I was relying on that, you know? But no, that shit looks twisted turn. Like it just looks like what the fuck is this? And it's heavy as fuck. And it's so hard to hold when your fingers are all oily. Cause you gua sha when you're oily.
Mhm.
And girl was gripping on for dear life to hold on to that heavy ass gua sha. It is, I swear, like it's literally over here. Like it is like, I don't know if it's titanium steel, bitch. Like that thing is heavy as shit. I don't know, but it does make me feel expansive. It does. And I was like, don't know if I was using it correctly last night, but I was like, oh, I kind of felt like, mm, a whole slimmer in the face, you know? I hope it does as I go through my journey, but yeah, gua shaing. And next, I can't really bring it up because I want it so bad. Kaelin's Medicube. This is gonna start
Mm.
popping off, Queen. I feel like Medicubes. I feel like really tools. They've been around for a long time, but watch Medicubes start popping off more now. But Kaelin
Mhm.
has one. Can you explain what it is, Queen? Because I don't even really know exactly what it does,
Um,
but I want it.
it looks like a giant pen,
Yeah,
and one end
like a
is
slanted. It's like
yeah,
slanted a little
one
bit.
end is flat, and you basically like run it along your face, and I think it's microcurrents, some kind of like electricity. So as you drag it along, it kind of shocks you, but it's
Do you charge
supposed
it?
to, yeah,
Oh, okay.
but it's supposed to like increase your skin absorbing all the product. So you put all the product on your skin and then you use that, and it's supposed to help your product absorb better than if you just were to not use it.
Yeah, I'm like, hold on, I'm trying to look up like a proper, but I think I read into that too. Like said it exactly, but it says air shot mode. It helps
Mm,
improve pore elasticity by creating non-damaging passageways on the skin layer with electric needles. Electric needle technology forms micro holes and improves pore elasticity. Different vibration patterns for each mode provides a more professional and effective care.
yeah. So you could do like strokes, like long strokes along your face. You could hold it in one spot. You could do circular motions. Um,
So it improves that barrier, like I feel like the of your skin. But I
mhm.
wonder how long you do it for because it just looks fun as fuck. I would keep doing it, but there'd be too many holes in my face.
It times it for you, so
Oh, nice.
I'll do like half of my skin routine, and then I'll do it for 1 minute, and then I'll put the second half on my skin, and then I'll do it for another minute. And the first time I'll do strokes, and then the second time I just hold it in one place.
And also, Kaylin's mom, Linda. Miss Linda. I love that woman. Hey, girl. She's a cosmetologist, and I told her, I was just like, because Kaelin's mom got her the Medicube, and I was like, that must be nice, bitch. Because I didn't even know about the website, about like, because really, I saw the first time that I heard about a Medicube was from this girl on TikTok, and I forgot what I was looking it up for, but she was talking about something else as she was doing her skincare routine, and she was holding that thing, and everyone was like, what is that? But it is expensive. It's like $200-300, but you can get it on a good sale on their website. But it does, I feel like, starts at $200. But like, I'm just like, I wish, like, I didn't know where to buy it. And Kaylin's mom was just like, I got a Medicube. I got a Medicube. Girl, for where? But she did tell me the website, and they do have sales. Like, they have a Memorial Day sale coming up. So, grab yours if you want it, if you are curious about it and you do your research. But that shit looks fun as fuck to use, and I want it. I want it bad. I want it. I want it bad.
It does make, like, when I go along my forehead,
Uh
like, I
huh.
could feel it in my scalp. Like, it, like, tingles back from my
What the
forehead through my
fuck?
scalp. Yeah, because it's, like, electricity, so I just feel it, like, along my nerves, so when I do it along my
Damn.
forehead, I could
Ouch.
feel it. But it doesn't hurt. I don't think it
Are there
hurts.
different settings
Yeah, there's different levels, so I think
of
there's, like,
intensity?
1 to
Yeah.
3, yeah,
Oh, okay. Have you
and
tried? How do
then
you like it? How are each levels?
I haven't done 3. I'm on 2 right now. I don't think it's that bad. I don't even think 1 is that bad, but my mom uses it, or she has the same device, but, like, the newer version of it, and she thinks it hurts. She thinks it's painful, but I don't think it's that bad.
Maybe because you got the top of the line one, so it's like, girl, of course that shit's sending shockwaves through your face. But you
Maybe.
know what? Like, I will say they do have tools. My old friend used to use one where it's like um what's it called? It's like a roller, and it has little tiny needles in it, and some people
Mm.
will use that, and I think it kind of gives the same thing just without the electric shock, but it just kind of puts more holes in your face for a better absorption and whatever like that. But that's crazy. That is crazy. It literally says creates temporary passageways on the skin layer. So that does
Mhm.
make sense for like the product to absorb more, because there's like more ways for it to get into your skin
Mhm.
than just your pores. Because what if some people have clogged pores? But can you imagine people using the Medicube if they have like cystic acne like everywhere?
I
Ouchies.
have cystic acne. I take spironolactone for my acne now. I
Hmm.
have a breakout right now, but it's fine. We
Do you
won't
just
talk
avoid
about
it?
it. Um, I avoid it, but I also put my, like, acne product. I'm pretty sure that's not recommended, but I just do it anyways. But I'll put, like, my prescribed acne products on, and then I'll do it afterwards to make sure it really gets in there.
Period.
Mhm.
Period. What's next on our list is signature scent. Kaylin brought this up, and I was like, that was golden. I don't have one. I but this is my personality, queen. I can never choose just one thing. Like, the only thing that I ever really keep the same is my mascara. I will always do something new for foundation, for scents, for a lot of shit. But Kaylin has the best combo. You just smell like a clean load of laundry. I don't know. Tell them the combo. Tell them the combo.
I use, actually, it's this lotion. I'll show you.
Nice. Give us a little, if you're watching the video version of this, give us a little tutorial, queen.
It's I don't even know what brand this is. It just says hand and body lotion, but the scent is milk. Looks like
Mm.
this. I'm
It gives baby.
at the end of it. It's bergamot, white musk, and amber. And I use this all over my body after I shower. And then I also use Juliet Has a Gun perfume and Clean Reserve Sparkling Sugar perfume. Best
Julia has a
combo.
gun.
Best combo. I always get so many compliments on it when I do that.
Wait, Julia has a gun. What brand is that?
That's the brand.
Oh,
The brand is Juliet Has a Gun. I like the original scent, and then this scent is Lust for Sun, but the original is just like a white bottle.
period.
But it smells
Smells
so
bomb
good.
as fuck.
It smells so good.
So yeah, signature scent. I don't have one, but right now I have a Sol de Janeiro one. I forget, but Kaelin thinks it smells like sunblock, but it smells so good. It kind of smells like the Giorgio Armani one. I forget what color, but they all kind of smell similar, but it kind of gives that. But it is pretty like mature smelling. Like it just smells, I don't know. Like, I'm not really into like the fruity scents, which I kind of feel like, or warm too much, like vanilla. I used to love vanilla a lot when I was younger, like from Bath and Body Works. Oof, but that's always like kind of like a little bit of a cult favorite for a lot of people. But this one's more mature smelling, but it's like if you want to just like go out real quick, if you're just running errands, it's like a little too much in my opinion. But no matter what, like wear whatever scent you want. But I kind of feel like on a day to day, I will always wear, and everyone knows this. My old friend, Jocelyn, she knows if she ever were to listen to an episode, me and her were obsessed with winter candy apple. And I still use it. Like every year I will binge buy. No, I bought some. I don't know if these expire. I'm sure they do. But I have some that I bought back in 2018, 2019, bitch. I bought like 10 of them during the sale and I'm still trying to use them up. Like I'm good on it forever. Like though that's just kind of like for me it's like an everyday kind of thing. If you're just like want to smell like a little bit of something, that one is more of like I know that I'm like dressed up and I have makeup on, you know, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
That's just kind of what the scent gives. But the next thing is, you know, I don't do this as much. I feel like Kaylin does a better job at doing this, but being having our nails done, I feel like that is something that if you do it yourself, if you go get it done, it's very therapeutic to do. And I feel like you feel a little bit more put together, you look a little bit more put together. I feel like it's always a nice little touch with girls, especially like women that have their toes done. I need to be more good about doing that because these dogs, but the thing is like I always wear shoes. That's why I don't ever really do my toes is because I always wear shoes to work. And but I love a good white toe moment, queen. We love the nails. And right now, I mean, I feel like Kaylin's kind of always been like this, but I had my era of like long nails, but right now it's all about short, clean nails for me. Um, but yeah, we love a good little nail moment.
Yeah, I've always had short nails. I tried. I got acrylics one time before a trip to Hawaii.
Hmm.
First day in Hawaii, the first thing I did was go to a nail salon and have them taken off.
Oh shit!
Because I
You're like,
just,
I want these bitches off now.
yeah, I could not function. I don't know how women do it. I couldn't even make it through the day.
No, you have to have them on for quite some time to get used to it. Like even when because I do my own nails, I like doing gel X here and there, and sometimes I'll even mid size. Sometimes it's like, dude, if I can't, well, I don't get gas now, but if I cannot get the card out of the reader of the at the gas station, come on now, bro, come on, or just like picking up a penny, you can't do that. I know people have bidets, but some not everyone does. I'm just saying, you know, but no hate. I love them. They're cute. I wish I could, like honestly, and the designs are cute, but it's just a lot of maintenance and it's a lifestyle to have those nails. It is, and I've seen a very extensive
Hmm.
amount with them. We also talked about already a good old iced coffee.
Mm.
Iced specifically. I do like the only kind of warm coffee I will never buy a warm coffee anywhere except from my Keurig. And I mean that's free. Like I only will drink from a Keurig if it's warm. But like I won't go to a cafe and get a warm. I mean, I scratch that. I do love a warm drink during the wintertime from Starbucks. Well, I don't get Starbucks now anymore. We don't get the Starbucks no more, but um yeah, I just don't do it no more. I just always, even if it's cold, that's another girlhood, girl math thing. Even if it's 60 degrees outside, which in California, that is cold, okay?
Hmm.
I'm walking out with my hand freezing. I will have the little thing, the temperature thing for a cold drink because I want to drink a cold drink. I want to drink a cold iced coffee, even if it's 60 degrees outside.
Hmm. It
I
just
was like, I
hits
know
different.
it does, and to me, I think it hits harder than the warm. The other thing is I'm just like everything Sunday, we have to, you know,
A
have
Sunday
a
reset.
Sunday reset, that's a better word for
When
it.
Kat first brought that up to me, I was like, "And everything Sunday, like an ice cream Sunday,
Oh, that's true. No, the word everything does make it like, you know,
like an everything
but
bagel."
yeah, oh no, yeah, literally. But I think having a good Sunday routine is crucial for just for your mental sanity for the week upcoming. You
Mhm.
know what I mean?
Mhm.
Also, a good robe. I love a good robe. You know what I mean? Like a robe, it just makes you feel put together when you're around the house. you know.
Mhm.
Granted, if it's hot, it's okay. Just wear maybe a kimono. Kimonos are cute, like the thin ones that are really a lot of air, you know.
They have lightweight robes too.
True. I forgot, like they have some at Target, the one that like matches your pajamas.
Mhm.
But no, that's cute. But anyways, I'll talk a little bit about being a soft girl because I kind of feel like these things do help into your soft girl era. And I mentioned to Kaz, I feel like Kaylin's a little bit more of a soft girl than I am. What are the two things, Queen, that you brought up? Is it like a soft? What is it like the dark girl era? What not dark?
Oh, so I found this thing and it was like the differences between like light and dark feminine energy.
Oh, okay.
And so light feminine energy is more of that intuitive, emotional, nurturing, naive, empathetic, along the lines of that, more graceful, more patient, compassionate. That's what I always imagine, like when I think of feminine energy. And then there's
Hmm.
that dark side to it where it's more mysterious and seductive and assertive, and you're more authentic, and you have that power and that confidence, and you're more magnetic. I would like to try to be a blend of both, but I think I'm more light than I am dark.
No,
And
I
I think
totally
you're more
agree.
dark than you are light.
Yeah,
But
but the
you
thing is,
have
I don't.
crazy intuition, so that's, you know.
No, I don't like to say it, but like sometimes, Queen, I was just thinking about it. Like, I don't want to say I have powers because that sounds crazy as fuck. But sometimes, bro, people's energy just is too loud. Like, I gotta step out, bro. Like,
No,
you're just,
Kat can
it's
read
too much.
people like no other. Like,
And
and
it
I
got
don't
a
know
lot
how
worse.
you do it. I don't know how
Neither
you
do
do
I.
that.
I think maybe like I feel like some moms, they have that. Some, don't. But I feel like I've always been, not really, but like I feel like once I became a mom, it just kind of really intensified where I can just feel a lot more than I can't even put it into words. Like I just can't.
I feel
Like
like you
and
you pick up on a lot of things. Like I feel like I'm observant, like I can kind of tell when people's mood kind of shifts, but Kat can like tell and then she can pinpoint what's probably causing it, or she can just tell that like
I
maybe
like it.
something
There's something
is,
about it. I don't like
yeah,
it.
something is off, and then and then you know what I mean? Like I don't know how
No,
you
it's
do that.
weird. No, neither do I. Just it's so weird, Queen. Like, and I want to make it. Now that we're talking about it, let's make a whole other episode about it because I can just go on and on and on and on and on about it. Like, just I mean, soft and being softer and more darker feminine energy. But I just feel like it's just so weird. Like, I will bring up a story which it can be coincidental, but it's like sometimes when I can just feel like. Actually, I don't want to bring the. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. No, one time, like my my baby daddy was like trying to get in contact with me, and I was like, "Why do I feel his energy right now? I don't know why I'm feeling it. I can just feel that his energy right now. I don't know what it is. I don't know what." And I was like venting to, I think it was like SB and Arlene about it. I was like, "Dude, like I don't know what it is." And then like lo and behold, like the next day he was trying to contact me, and it was for something. It wasn't just him being toxic. It was actually for something. Like like he needed help with something. So I was like, okay, whatever. But like, no, it's just really weird. But the femme energy thing, I am definitely darker. I feel like Kaelin is like the white swan and I'm the what is it? What is the play? It's like the white swan and the black swan.
Yeah, something like that.
I am the black swan, like even of my sisters, because I have two sisters, only sisters of us three. I'm always that. Me and my older sister are more of the darker feminine energy, and also I am a mom. I'm a single mom, so it's like you naturally, but I do know single moms that have a little bit more of like a lighter energy, like softer feminine energy. But I feel like it's kind of inevitable when you're moving at, how to survive with you and for you and for your kids.
Mhm.
But I don't say that I'm mysterious. I'm not mysterious. I wouldn't say that I'm seductive, but I think that my energy is darker though. Like I'm not very like bubbly flirty. I'm more of like flirty like what's going on with you? You know what I mean? Like, hey, what's going on? Like, that's
I
just kind
think
of my
that's being
approach.
more seductive.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's just like, oh, I've never called myself seductive, but like, that's just kind of my approach. But it is a little harder when you're like that because guys kind of like they're more granted to kind of like want to just get into your pants a little bit more, you know what I mean? Than it is to just kind of be
Mm.
like, like it's just kind of being a little bit more like lighthearted, more bubbly, like than it is to be a little bit darker. But I'm definitely darker. I was sometimes I try, even when I was young, I would like try to be like, I would do this thing where I'm like, okay, like in second, third, fourth grade, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna be bubbly. That's literally what I would tell myself. I was that delusional. I'm like, tomorrow I'm gonna be more bubbly. I'm gonna be more lighthearted, and then I go right back to who I am, and it's darker. It's more. I had more of like a tomboyish energy while incorporating being feminine. But it's a weird thing. But
I don't think there's
yeah,
anything wrong with being more of one than the other or all of
you
one
think?
rather than the
I
other.
just wish that I would be more bubbly femme than it is to be a little bit darker, because I feel like it is a little bit intimidating for a man. But I feel like it is, if they are intimidated and they still want to pursue you, I feel like it's like, oh, they're, oh, he's a
But I feel
man.
like
He's a
that's the thing,
man.
like the right man won't be intimidated.
That's true. I feel like, and I sent you that one TikTok where it's like, like that one lady, she was like, I have kids. I love kids. I can be a dad. Or it's like, I forgot the other stuff, you know what I mean? But I feel like if it's the right person, it doesn't matter. But I feel like on a day to day when you're just going out, I feel like a lot of the time it's guys are a little bit more prone to like go for the bubbly. You know what I
Mm,
mean? But then there are the guys that are like, "Oh, I like this girl. She's kind of hard to like crack that, like that side of her. I want to know her." But no,
mhm,
I've always been like that where it's like I'm soft when you can crack that side of me. But for the most part, it's a very hard exterior. You know what I mean?
mhm.
But fingers crossed that man is just is there, queen.
I think I'm trying to channel more of my dark feminine energy.
That's why we go so well together.
Yeah.
That's why we go so well together. We're like each other's opposites, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah. In like every way.
No, yeah, Kaelin's more of like, I did have some drama, and I was like, I'm about all these bitches. I'm gonna block these bitches that are pissing me the fuck off. I'm telling them. Kaelin's like, it's okay. They didn't do anything to you. It's like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. That's just kind of like how, and it's very more have like a blunt way of approaching things, and Kaelin has a much softer way of looking at things, and just, you
Or
know what
when
I
you
mean?
wanted to
Like,
buy the mini crock pot.
okay, listen, bitch. That ain't nothing to do with feminine energy. That's just my problem with spending money, bitch. That's just the problem with spending money, bitch. But no, that's so cute. That's so cute. Come on now. You can't tell me you don't want that. Come on.
But is it a need? It's a want, but is it a need?
You
Mm.
never know. You will see it on the Instagram if I buy it or not. I'm gonna post it at work when I'm listening to our podcast.
Mm.
Uh anyways, I think this is the end of our episode. Go ahead and plug, Queen. Plug.
You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, all under No Baddies Left Behind.
I hope that was on proper timing with how you're popping that out. But yeah, yeah. Also, I did mention that I'm doing a solo segment. I won't lie, Queen. Editing is a little bit of a bitch, but I try to do raw cuts, but editing a video is but yeah, that's kind of all it is right now. Follow us on our Instagram. I feel like that's kind of where we update everything a lot more lively. And our TikTok is, we're working on the TikTok. But
Mhm.
yeah, that's the end of our episode. I hope if you listen all the way through that this was it was a joy to listen to us. And yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Say bye. Bye.